what's crazy? I was just kind of messing around with the definition of my stream, and I realized that at some point, it fucked up, and went from what I thought was 1600 by 900, and I'm not running this so it what's the word? So it performs better. I'm running this because I just would like to be able to see OBS, but pardon. But I don't know when it like rendered down, but that's so funny. But setting that aside, well, hello and welcome to another video. This isn't PP Saturday, since you may have just realized, but this is actually a summons video. So welcome already, welcome. Welcome for joining me. We're actually going to be summoning on the second part of the banners. And in particular, we're doing this a little bit earlier than usual. Probably seeing, hopefully you'll release this early, but with how some stuff takes a little bit longer to upload, I'm going to be, again, taking a second to upload it, but hopefully we get URYU, because, in all honesty, I fucking called it. I called it so badly, dude. Months and months ago, I said, URYU better kill every, like I don't even know if it's like gonna, one-sidedly destroy a rank cars, but I know he's gonna delete Soul Reapers and everybody else in between. But the fact is, the key release, and I saw this, and I saw like this kid, and I was like, oh yeah, URYU about to clean Renji up. Now the problem is, he's not just gonna clean Renji up, he's gonna clear the other Stern Ridders up real quick. Which, by the way, he's not actually a hard counter for Mila Rose, which is kind of the interesting part about it. But he is a bit of a hefty counter towards any like character that's not him, basically, right? So he does have weak duration minus 100%. Sprinter +1, Havoc, Sharpshooter. So he is definitely a bit of a long range character. So that's kind of a good thing. On the bad side, again, dealing with everybody that is melee is kind of a bit of an issue. Setting that aside, he does have the same pedestal. No, actually that's not him. No, that's my bad. He has Sprinter +1. He does actually have Sharpshooter anyway, so that's kind of interesting. He does have an EF still +30%. Long range +20%, so he does have pretty good range. Bruiser +40%. Flurry +3 Voice, so he's not going to get broken. His point break in battle, at least, like not right away. He has Pierce Barrier, which is kind of like a good thing to see. Brave Battle, Temporary Invisibility. Obviously, I think most of the stuff that everybody else has, but he does have two things that I think are pretty, like, at least above the rest of everybody else, which is not much. Pierce Barrier is kind of just like a solid counter for most stuff, so there's really not much you can do there. He blocks boosts and debuffs, so that's pretty good. Opening stab boost, which is kind of where it's at. He also blocks boosts and debuffs, which is really strong in my opinion. I think this is probably one of the best things this kid. His opening stab boost, I don't know if he applies to else, but if he applies to him. He does also have Persistence Breaker, so you can pin him against anybody else that is kind of annoying your team comp. So, take for example, I think in my personal team comp, the most annoying character that I have against is with URYU, and I believe, I don't know if Orihime, I have to stop Orihime, but I do think that Manifestationsummons might be a little bit cooked at this point, because of the persistence break, but her stats are high enough that it's probably fine. But at the same time, that's what I'm debating on right now. I don't know if there's anybody I could probably like max out first, but saying this out, this isn't an actual video quite yet, but we're just gonna straight up summon on, right? So let's get right into it, summon, and see if we get anything out of it. I don't know if it's the same. What's up with the steps? It might be the same steps as the previous 50s things. It's not. So if you missed it, sadly, I did end up summoning on the other one because URYU was gonna come out. I didn't actually. Because I was actually really pissed at how short a banner was on top of that, so I just decided not to summon against it because I just did not have enough anyway, so there's really not much I can do against it. Plus, not only is this banner pretty good, I don't think I saw the actual main banner, what this was going to be, or who was going to be the extras, but it really was pretty good anyway. we have Orihime, so I think I want to do Orihime at least. If I get a couple more dupes. I don't know if she's going to be the only one in that banner. Let's see. Is it here? Or is it in the draw race? Let's see. Character pool. Let's see the character. Because if they open it up a little too much, it's going to be a little bit annoying to get anybody that's worth it. Because if they do the feature banner, it's kind of like pretty worthless to a certain degree. Okay, so just the guys on the banner. Okay, I can deal with this. Again, I don't have many of those, but I'm also looking to see if I can get some of my gems back in return, which is why I didn't summon on the previous banner as well, because I don't know if there was anybody that I really liked in the banner as well, nor that I really didn't have a few of. Because I thought the banner was fine, it was decent, but again, I also thought you were going to get cooked for the banner, and again, since my focus for Bleach has been PvP, I would like to focus a little more on it. And also, I stand by this. I called it so fucking hard. Renji, you're gonna get cooked. A little bit later than usual, but I said, I hope to God URYU comes in and cleans Renji. And I do believe he cleans it. Not super hard, but I do believe he cleans him a little bit because he has Soul Reaper Killer. So any Soul Reaper in the team is kind of cooked. Stern Raiders also kind of cooked. So I think, again, it's really weird what the team counts are going to be for battle for Brave Battle, or is it Brave Battle? Jesus guys, the PvP. That's all it is, PvP, right? So the new character is going to be, I do believe, I don't know if Ashen is going to be in here, and the reason why is this Orihime is the thing. He blocks staff boost, and Ashen is a blue unit, and again, having blocked status effects is kind of like a very strong. Orihime's still like top 3 or top 5, which again she's ring top 5 for the longest time in the game. And depending on how this turns out, yeah, Mininess has gotten cooked several times. She gets countered pretty hard by Mila Rose. I don't know. Yeah, I think she has Quincy Killer, I believe, right? I believe she has Quincy Killer, so she's getting kind of like hard cooked already. So Mininess is gonna be like, you already can't run Stern Ritter. Running Mila Rose kind of already killed Mininess. I think the only one that might be viable is Orihime. Even she's not a great option. Ashen might be in there still, but again, you might get actually like a little bit clowned around with a decent, with a really good URYU. Again, it's not necessarily guaranteed because again. Ashen is kind of like a poison plus kind of character, so it's not going to really do much. Now the interesting thing about everybody else is I think because weakness plus I think is what they have. Is what she has like a ailment plus, right? So she has ailment plus in that one. She's going to be the only one that actually is immune to that. Or not immune to that, but it's kind of like give and take with her. She doesn't actually get hard countered by URYU. The debuffs that she applies to URYU are kind of going to get hard countered, but they're not really hard countered entirely. They're just not going to be applied to him. So it is kind of like one of those things that is like really weird because I have expected him to kind of counter Mila Rose because he's the right typing, but not the right anti-counter. But he's very broad in as a whole. It's not just like a one-sided thing. I think one of the things you can do, since again you can run Orihime in that comp, you can run probably Renji still, but again you can probably run like Ashen can kind of counter Renji, so you can probably run them and have. It's kind of like one of the things that you can swap out now for the best option, because if the team is running like Renji, you better not run Orihime. If they're running, that's what you call it, because you have Mila Rose and URYU are the top 2 options now. You have to use those, and then you swap out according to like literally the color of your enemy's running. Now it's typically probably going to be Ashen unless you have like a really cracked Orihime, and like again, Orihime is pretty good, but it's not good against Renji, so obviously you're going to run Ashen against Renji. But other than that, it's kind of like it's a rotational thing. So pick what you want. Preferably have 2 different teams if you have the option here. So just go for that. And if you really don't like using those options, you could run Mininess or anybody else really as like a 3rd slot in there. Because again, it's like now it's like a balancing thing, right? So Ashen probably will give you like a stat boost, but since if the enemy's running URYU, you're gonna get your stat boost block. So it's not gonna do much. It's just gonna be like poison plus, ailment plus, which is fine. But again, it's a ranged character. If you have a character that just dodges, if you have dodge on your kid, you're probably gonna screw over the other enemy team. So it's so like it's actually very like sensitive now, which I think is really good. Because it actually really shakes it up. It's like it's a little more what's the word? Fascinating right now. But enough talking, because I've been here for like 10 minutes, right? So cause I'm very like intrigued by these summons, or not summons, but by this patch right now. Because URYU's like he's not like a hard counter, but he's a good unit to have. So that or he becoming into clutch. All right, W. Oh, it's fine. That's a unit I don't have, so that's just gems back. So I do believe I got about 150 back, so that's fine. This is 15 and 75, so it's not exactly, it's about 135-ish. So it's not too bad. They do have a discount on this, so I like that. I don't know if last week they actually had that, but setting that aside, let's see. Ooh. Guaranteed, not guaranteed. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Yo, can I actually max on my Rahime this season? Are you serious? Wait, that's crazy. Wait, hold on a minute. Can I actually run a DPS Rahime finally? Is that what's happening right now? Bro, I have been waiting for months for this. That's crazy. I was just talking to... No, not quite yet, but hold on. That's 2. That's 2. I can finally swap her from fucking like healer duty, from tank duty. I can actually be a DPS Rahime finally. Rahime, welcome back. Welcome to the fight. Oh my god, dude. Dude, that's insane. That's insane, actually. That's awesome, actually. Well, let's see how our summons can go. I'm already happy. Bro, I'm already happy. Again, these summons for me. I have been waiting for like deep stuff on Rahime for the longest time. I would like an URYU praise, but it's a start. We're starting to go great. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Actually no, I haven't. I have I think he's a really good unit. I believe he was last week's second step, I believe last week or last year's second part. I do believe he actually came on a different one though as well. I think I need to max him out because he's the only one that's actually useful. I would like a Bandietta, but I would like URYU primarily though. Everybody else is kind of cool, but like, again, it's one of those things that are like, oh, cool characters, cool summons. I don't really care. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god, back to back, dude! That's crazy! He's here, boys! My man is here! URYU, welcome home, buddy. What took you so long, bud? I don't know if dude, I'm just gonna do like that. That's crazy. This is just the guarantee. So I think. Oh my god. Oh my god, another one? Wait, that's the old one. I don't think I have one. Oh, that's just more gems. Okay. Good shit right there. Now, do we want to? Because I have a green source, right? So I don't know. I don't think I will actually. Cause I have Bandietta here though, and I could match it out, but no. Augment, and I think special items. I have 2 green sources. What the hell? Bro, I can do both of these. That's awesome. Who do I have that I care about? Because if it's just these two, I probably can't max them out. Again, it's one of those things that like resources are kind of like hard to come by anyway, so there's really not much we can do other than like wait out some of these things. But at the same time, if I'm gonna use them, I'm gonna use some of the few things that I really like or things that are really fun to upgrade. So I think I'm gonna give one for Email because I have been waiting too long, and so I can actually save up about 1,000 gems or 1,000 more. I don't actually use myself. Again, it's not a bad banner. I think getting more dupes up on URYU would be fine, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Getting at least one copy of this is kind of already good enough for me. Especially with like how it feels like my account has been going. I definitely need to save up a little bit, so I guess we're gonna go with this one. So Raheem is finally maxed out. Good shit. But this is where the summons are actually gonna. If you'd like to join me on the PvP content of these things, yeah, the videos are gonna be uploaded right after. So feel free to check it out. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Stay solid. And yeah, we're actually gonna be finishing the updates on that video. So thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Stay solid. And hopefully you enjoyed my quick summons on this. This was quite an unexpected surprise. URYU, double Orihime. We're cooking with gas, and Orihime is now maxed out. If a green character comes out that needs it, we're gonna be cooking with gas. Meniness is really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit sad that I have to get her off the team, but again, having a max Orihime is probably gonna be better unless I need to hard counter anybody that is an Orihime. So this is gonna be one of those things. Again, you can probably run her and build her like a tank, so it's just absolutely indestructible. But it's also one of those things that she now has enough stats to hard counter anybody else. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, have a good one. Stay solid. And I just realized, by the way, I need to compare gear from Meniness to URYU. So yeah, so that actually makes more sense even than that one. That's kind of funny. We'll figure it out. But anyway, have a good one. Stay solid. Bye bye. And yeah, thank you for doing it.